Jimmy Savile's sex crimes. It's found there are now 500 reports against him of abuse, with the youngest alleged victim a child of 2. The research found that Savile abused children and young people over 6 decades in hospitals, children's homes and BBC dressing rooms. Well, my colleague Ben Brown's been speaking to John Cameron from the NSPCC, who told us that he thought there were still many people out there who've not come forward.
We've still got over 18 months since October 2012 when the first report's coming out that people are still coming forward reporting concerns that they've been victims of abuse by Savile. We've had an extra 50 people now coming forward. I mean, this is a significant continued increase, and I suspect that they are, from our indications, many more people out there who still have information to add to this inquiry.
Well, Liz Dux is a lawyer from Slater and Gordon who represents 170 people who have made allegations against Jimmy Savile. She said she wasn't surprised at the increase in the reported number of allegations.
The numbers are, of course, simply staggering. We are talking about one person who alone perpetrated what's now being said as 500 sexual assaults. It comes as no surprise to me. I'm still being called daily by victims who are reporting alleged assaults by Savile, who simply haven't felt able until now to talk about these matters.
Well, the institutions where Jimmy Savile is alleged to have abused his victims have released statements. The West London Mental Health Trust, NHS Trust, which now runs Broadmoor, says the Trust will shortly publish its joint investigation with the Department of Health into Jimmy Savile's role and activities at Broadmoor. We want to express our sympathies to his victims and to all those who've been affected by these allegations. Broadmoor Hospital is very different from the one described in Panorama at the time of Savile's involvement, the statement says. And there's also a statement from the BBC. The BBC has said it is appalled at Jimmy Savile's crimes. We're unable to give a commentary on statements in these specific documents as they are over 40 years old. The Dame Janet Smith Review is considering the culture and practices of the BBC during this period and has had our full cooperation. And you can see more on the latest revelations on Panorama tonight. The Power to Abuse is on BBC One at 8:30.